Okay, let's get straight to it. Sounds like you're maybe dealing with some hiccups with your Uphold account, limitations popping up.
Yeah, that can be frustrating.
Right. So our goal here is to really unpack why this happens and, more importantly, how you can fix it and
Right.
quickly.
We've got the info straight from Uphold, so we should be able to clear things up.
Exactly. So what's really interesting is how often these limitations boil down to um, basic verification stuff.
hmm It feels like a hurdle, definitely, but these steps are there for a reason. Security, making sure everything's legit, it's standard practice.
Makes sense. Okay, so Uphold's first step for you. Super simple. Just log in.
Yep, head to uphold.com, get yourself signed in.
Once you're logged in, think of it like checking the dashboard in your car. You're looking for warning lights.
Right. Keep an eye out for any, banners right at the top, or alerts maybe on your main dashboard page.
Those notices are basically Uphold talking directly to you, saying, how we need something.
Could be anything, really. Need more info, verification incomplete, something like that. They'll flag it.
Okay, so you see a notice. Good. Now what? Uphold says head to your settings.
Yeah, look for a section called account limits. Or sometimes it's under verifications. It's usually in that main settings area.
Gotcha. Settings, then limits or verifications.
And, thinking bigger picture, this is where Uphold handles its regulatory stuff. They have to check who you are.
Right, like anti-fraud things.
Exactly. Fraud, money laundering prevention. It's required for platforms like this.
Okay, so if you're in that section, what are the usual suspects? Uphold mentions things like maybe you didn't finish uploading your ID.
Yeah, incomplete ID verification is a big one. Or they might need proof of your address.
It's like a utility bill or a bank statement.
Something recent. And sometimes, honestly, your account just gets flagged for, a routine review. It happens.
And when you're uploading stuff, the quality matters, right? Like no blurry photos.
Oh, definitely. Clear images, documents that aren't expired.
Yeah.
And this is crucial, the name and address you give Uphold.
Yeah.
It has to exactly match what you used when you connected to Brave Rewards. Any tiny difference can cause, friction.
Ah, okay. Good tip. So follow the instructions, upload what they need, then you wait a bit.
Yeah, usually it's pretty fast. Could be a few minutes. Sometimes maybe 1 or 2 business days if they need to manually review it.
Okay. And once you get the all clear, especially if this whole thing was about Brave Rewards, there's one more step, isn't there?
That's right. You got to reconnect Brave to Uphold.
How do you do that again?
Go into your Brave browser, type brave://rewards.
Brave.rewards, okay?
Yep, you should see a button there. Might say verify wallet or maybe reconnect. Click that.
Then sign back into Uphold through Brave.
Exactly. Sign in, authorize Brave again. That should relink everything.
Okay. Seems straightforward enough. But what about, common problems, things that block people?
Yeah. Uphold mentions a few key ones. First, region.
Region not supported.
Right. Unfortunately, they can't operate everywhere because of different financial rules. So if your region isn't on their list, or maybe you moved, that's a tough one.
That's a hard stop then. What else?
Age. You got to be 18 or older. That's standard.
Okay.
And this one trips people up sometimes. Using the wrong Uphold account.
You mean having more than one?
Or just accidentally trying to connect Brave to a different Uphold account than the one you originally verified. You had to use the same email, the same account you first linked.
Gotcha. Stick to the original account. That makes sense.
Yeah, these roadblocks, they kind of underline why checking Uphold supported regions and rules before you start is always a good idea. Saves hassle later,
Definitely. Okay, so let's just quickly recap the fix then.
Sure.
Log into Uphold, check for those alerts or banners, go to Settings, find limits or verifications.
Upload whatever they asked for. Make absolutely sure it matches your Brave info.
Wait for approval. Could be quick, might take a day or two. Then reconnect Brave via brave.rewards.
And remember the potential blocks. Region support, being 18 plus R, and always using that one correct Uphold account.
Perfect. So really the key takeaway seems to be proactive.
Absolutely. Just pop into your Uphold account now and then, see if any messages are waiting.
Yeah.
It prevents these interruptions.
And getting the info right the first time saves headaches.
Totally. Accuracy from the start is smooth sailing.
Right. So maybe a final thought for you listening. Why not take 30 seconds right now? Log into your Uphold account. Just do a quick check. See if there are any notifications waiting. A little checkup now could save you trouble down the line.
Good call. A little bit of prevention goes a long way.